Hey guys, Elizabeth Quinn here again with Elizabeth's Scenes and Scents. Welcome back to my channel. Please don't forget to check out my website, which is waftingwonderfulwax.scentsy.us, where I am Liz Quinn, your star Scentsy consultant. So today what I have for you is a quick warm review on the Puddles and Petals collection, which came in this beautiful little blue box. I usually order 2 of whatever the new collection is so that I can fully warm a bar of everything and then give you thoughts and still have some wax to be able to sniff. So I had put out just yesterday, because for once I actually got everything in the warmer. There were only 4 bars. It's been quiet in the house and I've had time for about 12 hours with some of them to really think through how I'm feeling about this collection. But all of you jumped on yesterday and said, this is so light, nobody can smell anything, and people seem distressed by the lack of performance with this collection. So I will preface my reviews saying, yes, these are lighter bars. I agree. If you're looking for a boomer and a powerhouse collection, unfortunately, this is not your collection. But I'm really liking them, and the softness to me goes with the idea of rain. I mean, how strong do you want your rain? I know Thunderstorm is one of those legendary bars that is like pow in your face and it's all over the place. And it's a very fresh scent. And we also have Summer Rain. That is softer. I would say medium for Summer Rain, which I do have in my club, but these bars are a little bit lighter than that. One's pretty close to the performance of Summer Rain, but I'm really enjoying them because they aren't knocking my socks off. Now, my caveats are my house is small. All of my rooms just have regular ceilings. I don't have any cathedral ceilings. I don't have gigantic spaces to scent, so I get it. If you have a larger home or you have a hard to scent type space, I would probably recommend that you pass on most of these. But if you want something that's just gentle and cozy and relaxing, which to me that's what rain shower type scents should be, I would still check these out. So the one that I am the least sure about is going to be your Rugged Mountain Rain. This one, I need to pull up the notes on it because they didn't give us the notes on the packaging, which really kind of made me sad. I got to get into my workstation though. This one is definitely the most masculine of the 4, and I'm not sure how I feel about the combination of scents. So let me get back in here to pull up the notes on it. I know it's got granite. Yes, we've got mountain mist, rough granite, and wild moss. So this smells manly to me, but very soft and subtle. So if you think back to the High Mountain Lake that we had in the collection that was, several years ago for Father's Day, that type of performance is what I'm getting from these. So it's possible that some cure time would help, but the granite in here is the note I'm not quite sure about. It's a little bit weird, but at the same time, I put 3 cubes into one of my daughter's warmers, and then I still, for the review, wanted a little bit better understanding, so I went and grabbed my new Don't Be Crabby mini and I threw that in there too. So there's a total of 4 cubes of this going in an average sized bedroom. It's nice for that type of a space, or for a bathroom. This would be perfect because most people's bathrooms are not gigantic. So very nice. I get the moss, I guess I get the mountain mist, but mostly I get this funny sort of a rock note that I'm not sure how I feel about because it's almost a little bit artificial to me. That's the best that I could say. Like, I don't hate this. I will happily melt the other bar that I have. If I get another package, I will melt another one of these, but if I choose just to throw any of these bars in club for more, I probably wouldn't repurchase that one individually. Now, the next one here is the best performer. That's going to be your Quaint Country Rain. I would say this is a solid medium. It's got good throw. I think that's because there's some sort of an apple or fruit note in it. So Scentsy says that this is raindrops, orchard fruits, and violet. And the combination of soft orchard fruit and violet is very appealing, and it has that really nice warm raindrop scent. So the orchard, I think it was called Orchard by the Sea brick, that I really didn't like because it was so overpowering a few springs ago when we had a spring brick collection. If this had been in that brick, I would have been happier with it. So this is very, very nice. Now, for me, I don't know, again, if I decide to order a whole set, if I have a party closeout or something and these are still available, I would enjoy another one of these, but would I club it? It's got best performance, but I don't know that I will reach for a lot of this smell. But it's very nice. And if you loved that Orchard by the Sea bar, you've got to check this out. I think you'll find it very appealing. Now, the one that I had the highest hopes for on cold Its performance is medium light, but I still love the scent. This is called Coastal Rain Cove, and sometimes bars do strengthen. That's called cure time. I don't know what these would be like in 2 to 3 months. With Scentsy bars, I feel like you give it a couple months and it's going to strengthen compared to something like Vendor Wax where it usually takes a year. Even the Hydrangea bar that was in the Epcot trio, that's the newest release, I wasn't so sure about that on first warm, and I have melted a couple more of those and it's gotten much stronger in just a couple of months. But I love the scent profile on this. Now, I used this in my main space, 3 cubes to the big warmers and then several supporting mini warmers until they used up the whole bar. This one is white sage, crisp lemon, and sea moss. It's just so beautiful. So if you're willing to have something that's on the softer side, I love the scent profile of this, and I would give it a little bit of time to see if it gets a little bit stronger. But the winner for me out of all of them, where this goes between a medium light and a medium, I really, on warm, loved the Saguaro Desert Rain, and I think it's the amber in here. This has warm amber sun, cactus greens, and yucca flower. This is not quite as strong as the Orchard bar, but it's strong enough that in a medium to small space, it's very appealing. I really, really like this. Oh, the amber. The cactus greens aren't funky green. They're not overdone. Like for me, succulent greens can get very strong and off-putting super fast. Do not get this out of this at all, and I have no idea what yucca flower is supposed to smell like, but this is very nice. So I put 2 cubes or 3 cubes in the Charitable Cause warmer from last fall winter, which is a 20 watt and it's a smaller size warmer, but it's a great performer if you got that. I've got a mini in the kitchen, and in that space, this is so nice because sometimes I don't want something super, super strong in a kitchen because I'll be cooking in there too. And I also put the rest of the bar in 2 full-size 25 watt warmers and a mini warmer in my Florida room. Loving, loving, loving this. So somewhere between medium, light, and medium. Not quite as light as the Coastal Rain Cove, which I'm afraid that and the Rugged Mountain Rain, they are on the light medium side. They're not like light, light, light. They are detectable in the room, but they're not super strong. Then the Saguaro Desert Rain is medium to medium light, and the Quaint Country Rain is a good medium, and I only had to put a cube in each warmer in my bedroom, which again, those are 2, well no, one of them is a 40 watt Coastal Light and the other one is a 25 watt bulb porcelain warmer. This is definitely going to throw the best, but all 4 of these I am enjoying very much. I feel like it's a nice refreshing change from super heavy syrupy sweet scents or a super hit you over the head laundry type collection, which me personally, I struggle with those. So I may be on the smaller end of the scale as far as, what's the word I want? The lighter end of the scale, sorry. As far as consultants who will stand behind this collection. Does not have the world's best throw, but I really, really like these scents, and I find them cozy and inviting. So especially for smaller spaces or someone who struggles a little bit with fresh scents because they do trigger headaches or they are overwhelming, I would absolutely still try the Puddles and Petals collection. I don't know how they'll be in the fragrance flowers, but I would order the Coastal Rain Cove or the Saguaro Desert Rain in a heartbeat in a flower if I thought that they would throw. We'll see. So have a great day, guys. God bless. Bye-bye.